yeah, it's been a long time, right? Since I last streamed. Ah, okay, the new patch and all the game now. And what are we going to do? We are going to do the Archon quest today because I don't. Is it? Yeah, right. The DCG quest is there, but I'm not going to do that first because I want to do the Archon quest because I don't want to get spoiled by others because they will spoil the quest in the Twitter or something. So yeah, we are going to do that first, and then we'll do the other stuff like later on. I don't know if we can like finish the quest today itself, but let's see. Who knows? If I are able to finish it, I will do. But last time with the last Archon quest, the final Archon quest of the reason, that took way too long, and I'm not going to do that again. So I'm going to play this now, and then for my, I guess, opinions. Then I'm free with spoilers, right? Yeah. So okay. So I was here because I haven't pulled Paruzan yet. I'm going to pull Paruzan, but before that, I was like, maybe if I get Paruzan, I would need these guys' materials. So I did some farming a little bit, not too much. Yeah, let's beat this guy once, and I want to do something, coding and stuff.
My guiding stars, the Temple of Wisdom. Stand with me. Cold, minds are committed to memory.
This guy is so easy now with
Our
this
bond is
thing.
strong.
I don't know.
Everyone hold hands.
There you go. You can see this guy even though he's like invisible. It's so stupid. That round was bad. Oh, okay. I don't know how close I am to Nahida getting to level 10. I'm sure it's really close. Yeah, really close. But I mean, we do have Layla. She's level 4. And if we pull Faruzan today, so she will be also here. I don't know what to do then. I will have to switch child out then. Because child is not very compatible with a lot of characters. Even now I am a little bit struggling because I don't have Raidens all the way, like beating stuff with Layla. Layla is good if there's like a enemy that is like getting frozen, but boss enemies don't get frozen, so they are just useless in a sense. All right, we do have to pull Paruzan, right? I'm also using the I switched my rooms, so I moved to another room, so my own room. So I don't have signals from my better connection right now. So I just moved to this room. So I don't have much setup right now. So I am running on my like not so stable internet connection. So I don't know how the stream will go, but I'm sure it will be
If
not
the
that much of
Arataki
a
gang
problem.
stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
All right, polls. I did log on to the game in the morning, but only to beat that guy a little bit. That's about it. What else did he have? No, I took all those things too. I think this is patch notes. Oh no, they are just these things. Tool update or whatever. Oh, this is earlier this time. Usually this event comes around at the in the middle, right? I don't know. Scaramouche. I don't know. What's the deal with him? Okay, Paruzan. We only have 20 pulls. If we don't get her, we don't get her. That's it. We don't have anything else. I mean, we can pull the weapon, but who am I going to use the weapon on, right? My history in the weapon banner is like 60 or something. So one more 10 pull or two more 10 pulls means I am guaranteed to get a weapon, and it's also guaranteed to get one of these weapons. I did lose the 50. Did I lose the 50-50? I don't remember. I think I did lose the 50-50. I got a Wolf's Grave Stone and Thunder Impulse last time. Oh yeah, we did lose the 50-50. So that's 11, that's 55, 55, and yeah, 60, right? Basically 60. Okay. Am I the only one like thinking this image is really small? His character is small for some reason. All right, I almost forgot. We had to do the test runs. Right. Oh, and the TCG thing. I'm not going to do the TCG just yet. I'm going to do it after I finish the Archon quest. Maybe I'll do half of the Archon quest today and finish it tomorrow. If it takes too long, I will only stream about 3 hours because I mean there is an internet problem with me, so I have to be limited with these things. And Paruzan is the character I want, even though her utility is not that important to me. I'm just collecting characters, okay? I can't help it. Okay, let's try this guy out. I mean, the dude is cool. The character, Wanderer's character is not the character, but his skill set are cool. I would say. I don't like the character, but his like everything around him is cool. He's like Sasuke, okay? Like Sasuke as a character, you can't like him. He's just he's not a likable character, but everything around him, every power and everything he does, it's cool, right? It's like that. What the? Is it trying to mimic the Archon's ball? Is it? Dude. Okay, let's see these guys' things. What do you scale off? You scale off normal stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, what is this 5 multiplier? Huh? What is 5 multiplier? I don't know. Compresses the atmosphere into a single vacuum that grinds all troubles away, dealing multiple instances of AoE animal damage if the character is in a wind favored state due to skill. Blah blah blah. The wind favored state will end after casting. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. So he does his burst 5 times, in a sense, like consecutively. Okay. So it's not a damage per screenshot type attack, but kinda is. You can do it 5 times. It happens 5 times. I don't know. It's confusing. Oh yeah. Skill damage. Normal attack damage. Charge attack damage. Oh, so they are the same things, right? Skill damage. Oh. Oh, so his normal attacks get a damage boost. That's about it. These things and these things get boosted. Plunge. Does it have a plunge? No. Oh, you can't plunge in that state. I wonder what happens when you go out of that. Okay, let's see this.
Let the show begin. Out of the frying pan into the...
Search for it. Search for it.
Oh. Oh. Oh, you can plunge when it's over. Okay. That makes sense.
Wretched vermin.
I wonder if it does plunging damage bonus when you plunge down
Your
with the burst. That would be cool.
Squall fury.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
dead.
okay, okay. So the E recasting the elemental skill makes him go down. That's the plunging attack. Okay. That's a little bit confusing, but okay. Let's take a little bit. Flying, flying, flying. He looks weird in this state. Without the hat. Yeah, he looks weird. Without the hat, he looks weird.
The wind rises.
How far can I go? That's it? Okay. Not much, but yeah. What's that bell sound? How far the attacks go? Okay. So this is the free.
Behold.
Okay, it does increase the damage by maybe 2000. Does Shangling's thing go up with him?
Squall fury.
Oh no, it doesn't. It's still on the ground. Okay. Kinda makes sense, I
Bow
guess.
your head.
Oh, that's why it says 5. It's like a rapid burst. It's like the burst happens 5 times rapidly. Okay. That's it. Show me your idle animation. Idle. Idle. No. Idle. Oh, there you go. Idle. Okay. I thought the idle animation was the throwing the bird off. I guess not. Just looking at his vision.
Relax.
Oh, this is the Fatui symbol. Okay, what are these? State attack speed, wanderer, blah blah blah. Increased by 10%. Attack speed. Oh, attack speed increase. Additional arrows fire. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's damage. First C post consolation is damage and attack speed. Second one, damage increased by 4. Points okay. Distance between the maximum amount of Kugoroyoku. Okay. Points that's so hard to read. Kugo percent capacity when okay, the capacity increase, I guess. Players damaged by maximum of 200%. This is just damage. Passive talent Jade, blah blah blah, triggers where buff the corresponding to the connected elemental type. Also obtain a random untriggered buff. Maximum of 3 such corresponding elemental buff can exist simultaneously. You must unlock passive. Okay. Here's an additional instance of Kurodan has a position hit. This 40 of the attack original damage. This damage will be considered normal attack damage when the Wanderer falls below 40 Kugoryoku points. Kugoryoku. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Kugoryoku. Points can be restored in this manner once every 0.2 seconds. Restores 4 points to him. Falls below 40. So, yeah, this is like stay floating forever kind of deal. 5 times with 1 win favor duration. Okay, I don't know what that means. There's so much things to read with this guy. Boss and Catalyst. Okay. Okay. See the thing with his constellation? It's just a square. I mean, hexagon. Like, see these? They have some kind of design. They do have some kind of design. But this guy, it's just a box. It's just a hexagon. I mean, hexagon is also a box, right? Kinda. Some kind of container, okay? Okay, I don't know, to use him effectively, he's confusing, but, I mean, he's just Hazo, but flying, I guess. Okay, I'll then try Baruzan. I heard that Faruzan's the burst doesn't do damage. I don't know what's the point of that then.
Too late for regrets.
I don't remember how to use Hazel now.
Can't fool me!
You're toast. Gears of the storm.
This does damage,
Here
but
to mess with me.
the die itself doesn't do damage. See? Just nothing. Nothing.
We'll see about that.
Oh, it takes a little bit of time too. Okay, it's not like Yelan's instance.
Confess!
Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift.
Okay, how much damage?
Pressure.
Oh, okay. It does damage. It does a damage though.
Yes!
Okay, makes sense.
We'll see about that.
No, wrong
Too late for
character.
regrets.
Okay. I feel like she is even more confusing. She's using a Favonius bow. I guess it makes sense because she's a damage buffer from her elemental burst, right? Animal damage bonus. Yeah, this is the thing, right? Battlefield duration. Animal resistance decrease 30%. In duration 4 seconds. What are these things? I don't even know. Deploys dazzling polyhedron that unleashes a whirlwind pulse and deals AoE animal damage. While the dazzling polyhedron persists, it will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches one corner of that triangular path, It will unleash one more whirlwind pulse. When whirlwind pulse is unleashed, it will apply perfidious wind bale to nearby opponents, decreasing their animal resistance. The whirlwind pulse will also apply playful winds benefit to all nearby party members when it is unleashed, gaining them the animal damage bonus. Okay, so it reduces. It's like a debuff kinda. It's not. It doesn't do anything, but it's a debuff. Okay. This is just that's it. So you need her burst. Her burst is the main point of the everything. So burst.
Storm. We'll see about that.
Does it apply something to the enemies? It doesn't say it applies anything, but it does something.
Too late for regrets.
Get moving!
Truth repeats its course. You're toast.
Oh no. Wrong character. She doesn't move back like Kuchusara though. That's a like a helpful skill sometimes because she's a war character.
Have fun with this gift.
Truth hurts!
Okay, it does do more damage then. When everything is like set up correctly. When everything is set up correctly, it does more damage. But I don't know about easy to. She is not easy to use, but I mean, it will take some time to practice with her. Yeah. Okay. Anubis gave me Farzan. Okay, let's go. 20 bulls and 1 Farzan. Let's go. We only need 1 Farzan and we are out. I mean, I do only have 20 bulls left, so even if I want Farzan, I am constrained by that. 30! Oh, what the? Wait, hold up. Wait. Huh? Is that... I thought my luck was like gone after Nahida's banner. But, holy, what the? This is just 30 pulls now. What is happening? Huh? What? Huh? What do you mean? This is 30 pulls. I thought I was going to lose 50-50. But no. I don't even need this dude. What? What do you mean? I only needed Faruzan. Okay, and we got Faruzan. What is going on? What is with my luck today? Huh? What is going on? Something fishy is going on with my luck today. Holy, what the hell? Huh? What do you mean? Give me a second. I want to take a screenshot of this. I was thinking about losing 50-50 because I already won the 50-50 3 times now. What kind of stupid luck is this? You give me luck when I don't need luck. Okay, whatever. Am I going to save? Yeah, it would be best if I save, right? I mean, I do have these characters at, I think, level C something. So I don't need these characters. I don't need Goro at all. Goro is the only character at level 40 in my all my characters. And Yanfei is, I think, C6. I don't remember if Yanfei is C6 or not. Let's see. Yanfei. Yeah, but there you go. She is C6, so I don't need any characters. But what is going on? Why did you give me this character? I hate this dude. I only wanted Paruzan. Why did I win the 50-50? I guess I have to build this guy now. What should I give him? I haven't even prepared anything. Not a single thing. I guess this is good because it's kind of the same passive. There's no damage. It does have a damage bonus. It's a more basic version of his weapon, so I guess it's kind of the same thing. What else do I give him? I got a few artifacts also only for Paruzan, but I didn't think I would use them for him. Okay, where we are? I mean, I could give Xiao's pieces, right? I am not using Xiao now. What's best? Is this good? Or is this good? Is this better? I think this is better. I'll switch these things around. What do I even build him with? I don't even have artifacts from the new domain. I guess 2 glad and or something like that, and 2 Verdicent Vinegar, right? I think that would be the best scenario. I'm taking Xiao's pieces. Mastery, HP, no good pieces. Come on. Dendro, Electro. No Animo? I do have Animo. It's not built yet. Oh, I do have 2 Animo. I had to build 1. Let's see. Do I have anything here to give? It's better. I guess this is the only good one to say. Yeah, this is the only decent one. So I need another Verdicent Venetra piece. I'm taking Xiao's piece, of course. I'm not giving Kitchen's piece. Okay, Gladiator 2, Verdicent Venetra 2, only Animo damage bonus. Does it even use Animo damage bonus? Like, does it even matter? Animo damage bonus, energy recharge. Animo damage bonus, back crit rate, crit damage. Oh, it's onset too. Crit damage, elemental mastery, but defense is too high. I guess for now this is better, right? Yeah, it is better. I mean, it's decent, right? 61, 189. For a character I didn't even wanted. This is the best I can. What type of material does he need? Oh, it's these things. Wait a minute, guys.
Relax. 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 Relax.
Oh, oh, okay. I'm back.
Relax.
My two of my relatives are coming from abroad, so we are getting ready for them to come and getting one room ready for them. So we had to move one of the cupboards around. So even though we had a helper, uh, yeah, we needed help. They needed help from me. So I had to go. That cupboard was so heavy because it's completely made out of steel or something. And oh, the base of it is so heavy for some reason. I don't know why. Ah, that completely took me out of the complete mentality of like randomly winning the 50-50 and all that. Getting this dude. Right, I was saying I do have stock to upgrade Paruzan, but I don't have anything to upgrade Wanderer because I was not prepared even the little for him.
Aren't you an energetic youngster? So enthusiastic, even about collecting materials.
Why is the attack wasn't 0? Alright, I didn't give her anything. What does she even use? Huh. I guess Noblesse is better, right? Noblesse or for Verdison Venera? No, for version Venero doesn't work because she's a pure animo damage bonus. So Noblesse would be the best. Let's see, do I have any Noblesse pieces? I don't remember. I do have a few better Noblesse pieces. I'll give this. I'll give anything that looks good. I mean, I'm not using Beto, so that's not a big problem. Wait, hold up. Why am I still using Huta out this piece? Alright, okay. Never mind. What could be here? I needed animo damage, right? Is this thing. Animo damage bonus. It doesn't scale off of anything. So in reality, I don't need anything on her. Just the set piece bonus, and that would be enough to get the bonus. And her talent level is the only thing that's like matters, right? I'll get this because I'll probably need a little bit more recharge. So if I'm using Favonius bow, I need that. I do need another 2 pieces. Maybe Elemental Mastery would work, right? Because she's an animo character. Okay, the remaining piece I'll give something random. Something like a good piece. No, it's 10 damage. Animo damage bonus. Yeah, that would be good. How much is the energy recharge now? 133. I would say not enough. Where's my Favonius bow? What's this bow? Okay. Wait a minute. Isn't there some bow that transfers energy recharge for some reason? Am I confusing it with something else? Elemental skill damage deals 160 of AoE damage upon hitting an opponent with an attack. Recover 15 seconds. Remove from 15 seconds. Deals AoE damage only once in a instance. AoE damage can be cast every 2 seconds in this way. Low Rider can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Okay, that's not going to help. Maybe Stringless. She did use Stringless in her demo or whatever. But I think Favonius would be better in reality. Yeah, Favonius would be better. Yeah, also getting a good load of things. Vicious. I did pull another 10 pull yesterday on the standard banner, and I just got a Favonius Bobo. See, I do have stuff for her.
Oh,
But I think 12 would be better because 12 is a rounding off number, and they need something about 12 or something. 2, 4, 6 or something, right? They go like. See, I already. Oh, red crest. I found them for Candace, and I never took them again. I guess I'll have to farm them later. Level 4! Not level 4, I mean level 50. I need 20 of them. These things are so much of a hassle to take.
huh?
Because there's so little of them. Okay. Okay, dude. There's too much characters now to build.
Relax.
Stop doing weird sounds, dude.
I can see the great deal of effort you put forth.
What do you mean? I didn't do any kind of giving anything. I think I scraped my anchor while moving that thing. I might have.
The wind is blowing this way. What did you do?
Huh, he gets a crit rate instead of crit damage. That's why his weapon is crit damage, I guess. So I need crit damage stuff. I guess Vincit is the only one other than Lost Prayer, right? I mean, it's not a big problem. I do have crit damage here. Crit damage here. Crit damage also here. Crit damage also here. That's Verdicent Veneer. I don't think I have any other Verdicent Veneer pieces too. Any better ones. Yeah. That's also crit. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's also crit damage. Oh. No, this thing. I think it's better to get a one that prioritizes crit damage more than crit rate. More like prioritize like lot. Animal damage and crit damage. That's Hazo's piece. That's 15, that's 19, this is 18. That also has 9.9 attack, so I think that would be better. Yeah. Yeah, that would be better. Okay.
Relax.
If someone look at my history, like they will be like, huh? How much luck do you have? Let me see. What's this about? Okay, it's Corazon's one. So I don't think my history is just get refreshed, so I can't see them. Right? Yeah, it's not refreshed. Right? Even if it's not refreshed, see 5, 5, 5, 5, 4 5s. That means 20 pulls. 25 and Nahida. Right? It's 25 pulls. That means like just 20 pulls. I did just 2 10 pulls. That's it. Then I got this guy from the 30th one. See? It's now it's refreshed. See? What the hell? It's just 30 pulls. Six, 7 purges away. That means 35 pulls. And it's Nahida. Then again Nahida. Go another 2 pages. And you have another Nahida, I guess. Another Nahida. See? I don't think I lost the 50-50 before that. Maybe I did lost 50-50. I don't remember whose banner though. Oh. That's a long time ago though. Oh, yeah, this banner. Who is it? Who did I lose CC for? Alright, it's Sino's banner. I lost 50-50 in Sino's banner. And got a CC.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
That was a adventure. Now I have Wanderer, Paruzan, Nahida, and Layla to upgrade. 4 characters now. Okay, let's get on with the Archon quest, right? They said something about asking about all the stuff at the start of the patch when I logged in to the morning. But I didn't pay too much attention to that. Something about asking Nahida more information about stuff. I guess we'll be going with Wanderer or Scaramouche to ask about stuff from Irminsul tree, as said in the thing, the trailer. It had a tree, right? The blue tree. Yeah, it's weird that why is it blue? Okay, let's go.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much
That's
remains
an
unexplained,
accent.
there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
I am British, but I am from Inazuma. The furthest thing from British, Inazuma, the Japan island.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person.
Huh?
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
What is this all about? It's not Nahida.
Okay, but...
But what?
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
I mean, yeah, the Sumeru research is everywhere in the other region. So obviously someone's going to research on Tatara Suna.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
Inversion of genius. Invention. Oh, what was it? I can't read.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Oh, that's how you connect Scaramouche to this.
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Looking for me? If you're looking for a traveler, that would be me.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
If you don't believe me, I'll go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck. and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Gold and silver. That's kind of interesting. Both are like two precious metals that are compared with each other, right?
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Yeah, we stopped the Tatarasuna's the rain actually.
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time. I mean, isn't the Tatarasuna rain started because Orobashi died there? Is that the case? Yeah, it is the case. No. I am confusing Yashiori Island with Tatarasuna. Tatarasuna is the forge, the weapon forge that's corrupted with electro energy or something like that. I don't remember. The one Xavier was there. Xavier. Huh. Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Swada.
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Huh. Who's this guy? Mikoshi Nagamasa. Is this Scaramouche's friend? I haven't paid too much attention to Scaramouche's lore, so I'm not very sure about these things.
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
So that is Scaramouche.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Oh? What did you get lucky for?
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
400 years ago. Okay, so Sakaramouche is 400 years old.
Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Could it be? Could it be true?
Wait, so there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, isn't Niwa Kazuha's great-grandfather or grandfather?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes, you really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the
Right.
last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Ah, so this is why Kazua's story quest was a requirement for this.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
Scaramouche.
A puppet?
The Shogun puppet, the Electro Archon mate, should be ruling Inazuma with her as we speak. It couldn't be her. The Kabukimono that has to be the Baldia. But what was he doing 400 years ago in Tatarasuna?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Yes, we do. But we are not going to say anything. Glad Paimon and hope she keeps her mouth shut.
No! Paimon just meant... how creepy! The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
What was the expression?
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Okay. Guys, enthusiastic. Ah, exact one. Ah, there's so much. I'm not going to read this now. I mean, it would be interesting to read them all, but I'm not going to waste my time on this. Wait, I should do this because I am probably going to read this after this. Okay. So I can read the bod. Reading my own bod. Okay.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Another one? Oh, come on. Why do you have so much stuff to read? This is exactly why I don't like Scaramouche's Law. It's so much to read. There's nothing like cool about it, like powers or energy. My expertise lie on those things, so there's nothing like that. Oh, he has all the stuff about people. Katsuragi. Kabukimono. Full name unknown, background unknown. From many sources I have combined the Rumi observations. The character might be the puppet mentioned in the rumors. The Kabukimono was a figure of fashionable grace and gentleness. According to the hidden tales, he has brought back to Tatarasuna by Katsuragi and became a member of the community. When Kabukimono first arrived in Tatarasuna, he knew nothing of cleaning, cooking, or any work of meticulous nature. The locals taught him their skills over time, showing him how to clean his attire, dance, and craft small trinkets. Records state that the Kabukimono was there when the Ditatara Nagamasa Ditatara Tithathara Nagamasa was forged. That's a weird name, okay. Though his trail ends before Mikoshi Nagamasa, slave Kage Katsuragi. Slave. Oh. So he was killed. I believe that the Kabukimono has indeed an aforementioned puppet, and that he quite likely had a hand in Katsuragi's death. Okay. It seems that the rest of the paper remains unfinished. One thing for sure, though, a lot of thought was put into it. Yeah, I want to read this after this because I think it would be interesting to read them, but I'm not going to waste time on that now.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
You know, there's a really good system in Buddhist scripture that goes around this problem. Like the Jataka stories are written in like short way, like the exact way, not the exact way, like the summarized version of what Buddha said. Then there's another thing called Atua, and there's another one called Tika. The Atua book set is the longer and extended explanations version of the shortened version of the story in Jataka. So there's the Jataka, and there's the Atua, and there's the Tika. I don't remember what Tika is about. I only remember the Atua. Atua means I'm not sure what the meaning of Atua means, but the general idea of the Atua is that it's the extended version of the Jataka story. So if I go and find the Atua of Kusanali Jataka, which is written in Sinhala, but the Atua of Kusanali Jataka is written in Pali. So if I go find the Pali Atua of Kusanali Jataka, I would get much better understanding or much better of an explanation of what happened in Kusanali Jataka.
Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Yeah, sounds more like a novel. Has this guy ever written an essay before?
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides,
That's
if there really
pessimistic.
was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
I'll leave you two to it.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
All right.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
Yes, we do.
After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Oh. Wait, what? He's just walking around? What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
Huh, there he goes.
the balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
The balladeer. I'm going to shoot the balladeer with child. Oh, he's not here. Where are you? Balladeer. The deer that dances ballet is balladeer. I have like a small, not small, like a relatively sized window above my head, and it's completely not even tinted or anything. It doesn't have a shade or anything. And all the insects like come inside my room, they go tap on that all the time because they can't go out. It's completely sealed window. So they can't go out, they think they can go out, but they can't go out. La, 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 la.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public.
Huh, I let him go.
Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
But when will he get his new outfit though?
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Yes, you have a lot of things to explain, Nahida.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
I mean, he has no choice.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Shut up, dude. You're so weak, you got beaten by the newest Archon.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
Equivalent exchange.
The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
Yep.
Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore?
He got kicked out.
I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
He got tossed out like trash.
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Apply the same principle to child. What is child use? Basically nothing, right? But why is he still a harbinger if he has no use? Is it just like a he's just a battle hungry guy, right? So he has no strategical use. He just goes around killing stuff and fighting things. if strategy goes, he's a like a liability in a way. But why are they keeping him still with the Harbingers? Because he has something to do with the whole Fluttery plot. That's what I am saying. He's the dot. He's dot. He's the center point of everything. Child is the center point of everything. He's the 11th node that doesn't exist. Okay. What a crying shame.
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him! Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time.
I mean, Nahida wouldn't be that stupid because Nahida is the god of wisdom, right? So she will, even if we are her friends, she will make the correct decision, even though it doesn't align with the friends.
Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me? Oh, our siblings' information.
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Oh. Is the Irminsul tree only accessible if you have two of the same gnosis? Like two bishops or two rooks or two knights? Is that how it goes? So if that's the case, Saritsa's gnosis is a rook and Zhongli's gnosis is a rook. So if both of them combined, you could access Irminsul, like what Nahida did with Electrognosis and her own Dendrognosis. Both of them are speculated to be bishops, right? So is that the thing? Or maybe it is the thing. The two similar gnosis resonating will give some sort of connection with Irminsul, much greater connection.
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
Oh, so any Gnosis could connect to the Irminsul tree? Yeah, right. The Irminsul tree is the connection between Celestia and Irminsul tree. The Gnosis is the connection. It's the pillar that holds heaven and earth. Right? The Gnosis are literally the pillars that holds heaven and earth. Celestia and Irminsul tree.
The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more quickly.
What if he lies to you?
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on.
I mean, I understand how the traveler feels here because for all this time, he's been like a villain, right? In a sense. not even like Child. Child was like friendly, then villain, then again he was friendly, right? He was never like a serious threat, or he never intended like bad in a way. At the end of the day, Child is a good person, even though he acts like a villain. But Balladeer, he's just pure evil in some sense. So there's no like reason for the traveler to like trust him, even the slightest bit. But I myself, or anyone who's playing this Archon quest, wants to see what's happening. So I understand myself and the traveler's perspective. I want to speed things up, but the traveler doesn't trust him just yet.
How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There's a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you, Rahila.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease.
Fraction of his full power left. Fraction of a full former Harbinger. What does that even mean? Yeah, I know that Harbingers are given the god-like authority, but it's not god power to say. But I mean, let's say the Harbingers are like half of what a god's powers are. So they are basically like demigods on the same level as, like, let's say, Adepti. So they do have some relatively decent power. Not decent, like higher than a typical vision wielder.
Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Got it. I'm glad to be able to help you. Okay, got it.
Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Okay. Let's go! Irminsul hunting.
Wow. It looks
Okay,
pretty
it's the
different
same
here
thing.
compared to last time.
Oh, I guess
Colors
it's
are
much
gentler.
cleaner.
Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
It's much cleaner. I want to take a good picture of this place. Nope, doesn't work. I want to find some ledge somewhere, and no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Oh. Huh. Why is Irminsul like randomly placed on somewhere in Sumeru? It feels like Sumeru. The sky. There's nothing down below. Huh. Maybe the only thing that reminds me of this cloud-like formation is Enconomia. So maybe it's sandwiched between the two realms, Khandria and Tevat. Wait a minute, I have to take a little bit of a better picture of this place. Late. I'll get a clean plate here and get this. I want some good pictures. Irminsul. I mean, it's Irminsul, right? Who doesn't want good pictures of this place? The Earth Tree. Okay.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Ermin's soul ahead of you.
Just send me to babysit you. Babysit.
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood.
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
He still says Lesser Lord Kusanali, but even though there's no more lesser and greater, so why is he saying Lesser Lord Kusanali? Does he have some kind of knowledge that the others don't have? Is that the reason? But it can't be, because he is one of the people from Tibet, right? He was created in Tibet, so he should be applied to the same logic. I don't know. Like other people from Nahida's story quest say Great Dendro Archon, Nahida, or Great Dendro Archon. They doesn't say Kusanali or whatever. They just say Great Dendro Archon.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Ew! Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
There's no need for all the biting sarcasm. Focus on doing your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Oh, this is so sci-fi.
Is this a
What's
small
in?
sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Okay, I guess we are teleporting inside the tree. A tree.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
It's different than what I imagined.
Ooh.
Oh,
Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
you know what this reminds me of? Lot of antennas. Like these paths, it feels like a lot of antennas.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Oh, this is like a super secret mission, like a real mission, like saying these kinds of things. Permission granted, permission given.
Granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Super official.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
That's water.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
We can't go just running off. See, there's water. Is that like a dark sea or something? Oh wait, I'm going to take another shot of this thing. Oh wait, we do have shooting stars. It all comes down here. See, the Irminsul tree has rainbow colors on its branches, which means it is the omni element. It has all the elements. Shooting stars coming together. Okay, I'm just taking the footage of this because I'm sure I'll make a theory on this and I'll need this in footage. Okay.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
The location changes. Looks like we are being transported somewhere. The Irminsul is still here. Oh, we are closer now.
It looks the same in every direction.
No. There's no Irminsul tree here. It's only here.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Okay.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is the center of Irminsul. All of the information in the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
Waypoint?
The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he has a similar role in Fatui. First, Akabe and Savada's stories. Now this. What strange individual.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Oh, we are really close.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join.
That's like a private Discord.
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
I'm guessing that you don't want to disturb the balladeer.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in Nezuma?
Well done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hapeja at Padisai.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Archon.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Oh.
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
I mean, Nahida do have every information at her fingertips, with Irminzo being a part of her. Nahida tell about the story.
Oh? How
You tell.
interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gase got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
We have every right to keep certain things confidential.
Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is hard work, but your attitude is better than I thought.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself, and making cordial conversation is something I can manage.
I like this balladeer better than the one who's so arrogant and so annoying at before this.
Huh? Wait.
What's this?
This light. power to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Anonymous?
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Here's the thing. You can like figure out what the traveler's doing if you have every information regarding the world. If you have everything, every knowledge in the Irminsul tree, you can deduce what the traveler or any descender is doing. Because think about it. You fill a page with imagine this. You fill a page with all the words you know, and you leave spaces where some spaces you left behind. So you can figure out that those spaces, right? Like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like you paint the entire piece of paper with black, but you don't paint at specific individual points. So even though the piece is black, the painting is the black part. What you see as the image is the white part, right? So the hole in all of the information is the traveler or the descenders. They are the missing part of everything in the Irminsul tree.
Shh. Just wait.
Oh.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
This is his memories.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
That name, Niwa, the man in charge of Rarasuna. Plus, he belonged to the lineage of Ishinat. Oh. Where are we going? What's this?
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
Huh. Why does this guy remind me of Kazuha? For some reason? Like, his, these small parts of his hair that are, like, red. Kazuha has the same thing, but his hair is white, so the red parts are more visible. His hair kinda do remind me of Kazuha.
Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy.
This dude has a deep voice. I didn't expect this guy to have this much of a deep voice.
Skills, blood, dreams.
Oh,
Every
that's the one
smith brought
talking.
into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Ekame.
That's why that guy was not like the lips was not moving, the mouth was not moving. I was like, why is it not moving? Is it like a bug or something?
Yes, well,
It's
were
not a
it
bug.
not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces.
Now it makes sense, his
And
voice.
he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Do you?
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatarasuna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Oh,
Don't you
he's
have
going
all
to
your
stab
answers
him?
by now?
Is he going to stab him?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
He's going to stab him, isn't it? Yeah. Thought so.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all.
But we?
And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatarasuna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dotore! Dotore? What? So Dotore is 400 years old?
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Doctor.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Alright. Right now, the photo is not that popular, right? It's like maybe close to 100 years old by this time. So it's really not popular that much. Because Jester came off the Cataclysm searching for Tsaritsa, or maybe right before the Cataclysm. So 500 years ago, right? Then they started the Fatui, but still, it would be a small organization, right? When they started. Now it's like 100 years, maybe 150 years, maybe. So it's not that big, and it's not like very popular like right now. So it's natural they don't know.
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
What the... I am getting really weird vibes from this. Like, is he going to like rip out this guy's heart and give it to Scaramouche? Or something like that?
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Could it be that Kazuha is the reincarnation of this guy?
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity.
Where's the blood spatter? Didn't he get stabbed? Doctor.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me, creating a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Sure. Cleanse the fist. Do it. Oh, come on. That would be so cool if he did like cleanse his fist to say he's turning to dust.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore. Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I'm afraid so. He was the one behind Tarasuna's incident.
But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
Is there character development for this guy? This betrayal was a lie that he was believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of Doctor's experiment? If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. But where does this leave him?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Okay.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject.
Test subject. Just another test subject.
After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer.
What
Then,
device?
he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth.
This is much more darker than I thought. Like, killing someone to get their heart and making a device out of that heart and giving it to another person? Like, what? Huh? What kind of messed up experiment is this?
He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Being betrayed and abandoned by a close friend is sure to cause great resentment. Now we know what was behind his decision to take revenge on the Raiden Kokuden 100 years ago. But it doesn't mean that vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Detour, you
Mystery-
brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Oh, we are walking on just pure nothing. That's it. A while later,
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
we just want to make sure this doesn't affect the plan.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
There has to be something. At least a fake information. Not unexpected, but still. Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your brother in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world.
Yeah.
Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
What? He only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning. So, we came from heaven? Is that what you are saying? I mean, true, yeah, we are like the Kronos' children or something, right? Lumin and Ether specifically is Kronos' sibling, not sibling, like child and half sibling of Thanos. So, like the Thanos is the primordial one, the first descender. So, kind of makes sense. Like we are heavens and they are also heaven. But who summoned us?
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria and lived with your brother for a time.
Huh. The Jester, another Fatu Harbinger. Why?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh?
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want to know?
Give me your hand.
Huh? Why do you need my hand? Huh? What's happening?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Yes. But it's creeping me out. Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
But hold up. Are you saying time travel? I mean, yeah, you could. Why would you ask that?
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
Wait, that look. Did he see me hesitate? But what was... That was because I know about Great Lord Rukadevata. Yeah, that's
So
why I said
long.
why is he
I
saying
suggest you get
Little Lord?
yourselves out of here quickly.
He knows something. He should know something about Rukadevata.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up!
Oh,
Go running off?
maybe is it because that his god form was like pseudo created by Rukadevata's memories, like the knowledge capsules from Rukadevata. Maybe that's the reason he has maybe he does have a part of Rukadevata, not the full extent, but he does have some part of her. Well, dear, stop. Tama, we have to stop him.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Wait, what?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Okay. Where did this dude go? Cutscene? No.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nahida!
Over. You can hear me.
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
You tell Nahida everything that happened.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had?
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Okay. If we can stop right here after we go out, I'm probably going to stop now and continue tomorrow. But if we can't, we'll continue. Because I don't want to happen what happened last time again. Because I'm in a bad situation right now with my internet situation. It will be fine after few weeks, but still I haven't figured out how to connect my fiber connection. We are out.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
No, I was want to help you. Isn't there anything I can do?
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rukadevata, and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about Greater Lord Rukadevata for now and focus on the Balladeer. You tell Paimon the Balladeer asks you, and what might...
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
It's not easy, that's for sure. I mean, it's not impossible. The Raiden twins did it. My current theory is that when eternity and transience, the two sides of the coin, when two sides of the coin, like you can't, let's say you toss a coin. A coin never can be both sides at the same time. Then it's a superposition, right? Like it's a contradiction. The coin cannot be heads and tails at the same time. That is what you call a superposition. So when you create a superposition, according to like transience and eternity, the two sides of the same coin, then it becomes a superposition or a contradiction. So when that contradiction happens, is eternity, right? Eternity is when eternity is taking place, time becomes murky. Time, like what Scaramouche and Makoto says, is eternity stretches out time to infinity. Yeah, eternity stretches out time to infinity. So when you stretch out time infinity and then cut it into pieces, like with transience, so it's like getting two contradictions and putting them on the same side. So when that happens, it defies the heavenly principles of time. So when that happens, you can defy time and do weird, crazy shit with time. So it's not impossible to travel through time and mess with time, if only those superposition conditions happen. Only if that happens. That happened at that Raiden Shogun's Act 2, the Imperatrix Umbrosa Act 2. That happened when Makoto and Ei both come together to plant that one seed, the Sakura tree. So when that was planted, they both put their powers together. So you can't, like, even though they are twins, their power cannot be intertwined. But here, they somehow managed to intertwine those powers. So by doing so, they defy the heavenly principles of time. That's so like crazy to imagine. I like time travel stuff, okay? It's not easy for sure.
Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
Maybe he'll erase himself from the Irminsul tray. maybe that's what he's going to do. So he's no longer he said Balladeer and Kabukimuno will cease to exist from here on now. So what did we do with Rukkadevata? Her existence just got erased. So her existence stopped existing. Yeah, that's the point, right? Her existence completely paused. Not paused, like completely erased. So he's probably going to erase himself from the Intervenzu tree. Like the part where about Balladeer and Kabukimono. He's going to erase those parts and create a new thing called Wanderer. Like he doesn't have a name anymore. He's nothing. He's empty. I mean, he does have the memories of himself, but everyone else doesn't have memories of himself. So the entire world forgets him.
Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself. Yeah, see?
Huh?
What? Paimon, are you okay?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
Not necessarily, but maybe. I'm just guessing here. Not necessarily, but maybe.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Indeed, if the Balladeer does erase himself from the Irminsul, many people in Irminsul will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation would look like. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with the connection to the Raiden Gokuden. Kazuha, Ayato, Ayaka. Will this mean that they'll disappear? Huh? Wait, what? Even if you erase a person's memories, it doesn't mean the people will be erased. It will just replace their memories with something else. Like our memories are like crazy. If we don't remember some parts of our memory, it will fill in the blanks and say something else, even though it's not the truth. It will fill in the blanks. It has happened to me, strangely enough. Like, if some clues in my daily routine doesn't happen, like let's say I brush my teeth, I wash myself, and do something else. So if I if I skip the part where I brush my teeth, what happens in between those times is like lost memory. Like I didn't brush my teeth, but my memory will replace that I didn't do that thing with I did that thing. So it's like that. Our memories fill in the blanks. So they will not get erased, but their memories will be altered to some extent.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a week tonight.
Me neither.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewers. Tea break pancakes, cream stew, sauteed matsutake, and dragon chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad.
That's all the food.
Oh, also Adeptus triple layered consomme, lotus seed, and...
Come on, what's wrong? He has done it. He has completely erased himself.
Paimon was,
He has done it. He has erased himself.
is that a food too? Huh. Weird name though.
Crazy, right? Weird things happen in this world. Like people just disappearing from existence. Paman doesn't remember the ballad here. That must mean he actually pulled it off. But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
No, it's nothing.
So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
It is a nickname. If this is really happening, I need to know what else has changed. Come on, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to.
Huh?
I want to check on others.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Now's not the time to explain. Let's go over there first. Oh, it's really getting intense. Intense. Oh, but you know what? Cliffhanger. I'm going to stop now, yeah. And my ping is also skyrocketed for some reason. I don't know why. But everything else is fine. Yeah. So yeah. I'm going to call it a day. I'm something's wrong with my internet for some reason, but no. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day for now, and I will be streaming tomorrow and finishing it tomorrow. So see ya. Bye bye.